So the question number two says, while we are creating a case, if there exists a case which has the same account ID and the same contact ID as the same as the new case we are trying to create, in that case, that the old case will become the parent case for the new case we are trying to do. So for this question, I have implemented using trigger. Let's try to see a working first. So here in the account 1165, L1, L2 is the parent and AC1 is the parent. L1, L2 is the contact and AC1 is the account. And then 65. Let's remember this and create a new. So I'll give AC1 as account and L1, L2 as the parent, as a contact. So technically, the 65 should also be the parent for this. So let's see. Yeah. So 65 is automatically assigned as the parent of this case, and to do this, I have used a trigger. So on the case object. So the name is assign parent case if duplicate in the case trigger handler class. So here, let's see. So this is the method which has been implemented. What is happening in this method? First, we are putting in a map or the account ID and the contact ID for all the new case list for which both of them are present. So like account ID is also there in the new case we are trying to create, and contact ID is also there. And also in the update map, we are just putting like the account ID and the case itself. So now what we're doing, from all the cases, I'm going to get those cases, their ID, account ID, and contact ID, where this account ID is present also in the new case. Like the new case we are trying to insert, it's present in one of them, and the contact ID is also present in one of them. So for that, what we are going to do, all this. So if it's ACC all map and contact all map, these are the two maps for all the cases we have gotten using the SQL query. So this map has account ID as the key and the case ID as the value, and the contact one has the case ID as the key and the contact ID as the value. Now we are going to check one by one in all the new cases their account IDs. We are going to check in that list. We are going to see if we are going to see like if that value, if that account ID exists in this account ID map. So for that I'm going for from that I'm going to get the value of the case. And again I want to see if that case is not null and that like the contact map also has that key. So if that is true, means the check is true. Means meaning what, the contact ID has matched and also the account ID has matched and also the contact has matched. And if that is becoming true, I am just going to put in a map the value of the case and to which ID, like the which is the parent ID. And in this for loop I'm updating for each case in this map I'm supposed to execute. In each of these cases the parent ID is like the string value which we have, is the ID value of the parent. I'm just assigning it here. And since this is like an before insert trigger, so no need to explicitly update it. And yeah, this is how this trigger is going to work, and the catch exception is there. Yes, so this is the second question I have implemented.